You can hear this. You are not alone. This is the resistance.
What's up, everyone? This is YouTuber Resistance 2058. If you are watching this, you are the Resistance. And today, as promised, we are going to cover the YRV email exchange between myself and this individual, who is YouTuber YourRightsVigilante. I'm just going to make this short, sweet, and to the point. I don't want to waste everybody's time. I'm just going to read a couple of the emails, you know, a few from when it started off and a few from where it ended, because if I read every email, and trust me, there's a lot of them, we're going to be here all night and day, and I don't want to waste your time or my time or anybody else's time. You know, I just want to get the gist of it out there, and if anybody wants, they can click the little link below in the description and you can read the whole shebang. It's posted up on DeviantArt. The links are below, so go ahead and click on those links to read the full emails. But just to kind of give you an idea of where things went, this individual had been commenting on some of my videos, and I had asked him some questions. You know, if you want to reference back to that, go ahead and check out the link that gets you to the comments he posted. That's posted in another video. But, you know, he eventually emailed me, and before I could write back to him, he wound up sending me a total of 2 emails. I'm going to read the part of the first one and then all the second one, and then I'll read off my reply, and then I'll skip ahead to essentially what was the end of this whole ordeal. And he writes me, it's read your comment. Hacktivism is terrorism. Those considering our veterans like myself as terrorists are afraid of what we have to say and what we have to offer you, because we are trained not only how to kill the enemy, but also how to organize the citizens / individuals on how to organize in order to fight the enemy, whether it be with words or bullets. The veterans know how the government works and what will prevent the other soldiers of your government from shooting you dead as a traitor to your country. So if you do not want something fixed in your government, you must deter others from listening to the veterans that know how the government works. And then he goes into his little tangent about his plan, you know, talking about how his plan is this and that. You know, he just gives a long, drawn-out description of his plan. And then we go to email 2, and, you know, like I said, I hadn't even gotten a chance to reply to this guy's first email, and he hits me up with email 2, and he says, just to be clear and to let you know, I will do everything in my power to stop you and your terrorist anonymous from killing everyone with your fucked up idiotic thinking that you can take out the US government without killing yourselves and millions of innocent men, women, and children around the world. Keep in mind, should you try something with me or my channel, anything Anonymous can do, I can do. Because I am not the government and I do not have the same rules that prevent me from taking action against you terrorists that threaten the lives of my family and friends, note, not even the government will take your side should it come to a legal actions. Anonymous does not hold a copyright on DDoS attacks on websites. If you, Anonymous, continue to post total lies and propaganda about me and my channel, if you all do not remove the videos you have up speaking lies about my channel, I will shut your websites down the same way you shut down government websites. You have been warned. We are not Legion. We are humanity. We can only forgive ignorance to a point before ignorance is not ignorance, but intentional. We will not forget you. Expect us, TRV. And I think he meant to write YRV there. And, you know, like I said before, you know, this guy had written me twice before I ever wrote him back on a personal email, and he's in his second email, he's already making threats. You know, I haven't even talked to this guy personally, and he is already making threats. So I responded, I have read your emails and viewed your videos. I wish to point out that I do respect what you and your following are trying to accomplish. Change and fixing the corrupted system peacefully should be the hope of anyone working to change things. And on that note, you and I are on the same page. However, I will not argue with you over what was told to you about Anonymous or what was told to you by those claiming to be part of Anonymous. Trust, I am not your enemy, nor have I treated you as such, so I would ask you that you please do not do the same and show me the same courtesy I have shown you. I cannot speak for what others may have done, but I have not posted anything about you, your channel, or your organization, nor was I even aware of the existence of any such videos on my page or the pages of others. I do not know what the deal is between Anonymous and yourself, but that had nothing to do with me. Like I said, I am not your enemy, so don't treat me as such. If you are really about peace, as you have claimed, then demonstrate it here and now. If we can't agree, then let's at least agree to disagree and go our own ways. You said I need to make a choice, kill everyone or save the world. Well, if you would watch my videos, you would already know my choice and know that my motto is peaceful resistance is key to peaceful victory. We all seem to be following the same star, but get there by our own course. Our enemy is the corrupt globalist elite, not each other. If we are fighting each other, then our focus is not on our true enemy. And this kind of goes back and forth for a while. He force feeds his agenda. I explained to him why I don't like his agenda. I don't like his agenda. This is why I don't like your agenda. This is why your agenda won't work, so on and so forth. And he gets pissed off, carries back on with the threats and Anonymous and their supporters are terrorists and all this and blah blah blah. And I try to explain to him, you know, my personal standing, you know, that I don't consider myself a terrorist. I don't want a post-apocalyptic world where we can go around killing anybody and everybody we want, as he has stated, and he did state that in the later email, that we want a post-apocalyptic world where we can kill whoever, whenever. And I told him, you know, that's not me. That's not what I'm about. And that's not what anybody I associate with or promote is about. And that includes Anonymous. And, you know, he's so caught up in his own little deal that he refuses to listen and hear anybody else's side. He's already made his predetermination about who and what we are, you know, whether anonymous or individual. You know, what it comes down to is, if he don't like you, he don't like you. If you don't agree with him, he's already made his decision about you that you're the enemy. And it carried on and on for several emails in the span of the course of like 3 days. And you know, I'm going to scroll down here and just, if I can get to the bottom of this, you know, just, I write this guy, you know, after all this, you know, I told him, you know, to bugger off a few times, and he just keeps writing me, and I say, I'm only going to say this one more time, so listen carefully. I do not want war. I want the corrupt government officials prosecuted and imprisoned, along with the 15 families, Bilderberg groups, and the rest of the globalist nuts. I accept war as a possibility, meaning hope for the best, plan for the worst. Regardless of Anonymous, if the corrupt criminals want to kill us and don't have a reason, they will kill us and give a made-up reason for their actions. 3. Out of all the activists and people who want change, Anonymous makes up a relatively small part. Some people will agree with them 100%. Others on some parts and not others. Then there are those like you who don't agree with them at all. Hence, one branch of the tree. 4. I don't give a flying fuck what you have to say. Yours is just one of many points of view, and though I don't agree with your plan, I do respect your passion for change. However, I do not respect your arrogance, lack of open-mindedness, your inability to listen and take criticism or advice, your hostility, and your childish antics towards those who don't agree with you or follow a different view than yours. And I especially don't like your disrespect and refusal to respect others' wishes to end a conversation or refrain from trolling and spamming a person's page after you are not only asked and warned not to, but also given the courtesy and were permitted to remain unblocked so that you could freely express yourself without the use of trolls. I accidentally put with, I forgot to put the out, but it's supposed to be without the use of trolls, threats, spam, or harassment. You are welcome to view my channel and comment and remain unblocked, but you are to stop trolling and spamming my channel and do not bother emailing me again, because if you do, either my next reply will be my promised public address on the matter, and like I promised, Anonymous's video attacks will feel like a pillow fight compared to mine. This is your last warning. And, you know, I'd hoped that it would be the last, but he did not listen, and he wrote back and said, no, you 100% want war because you know 100% that all the information provided by anonymous hacks are not admissible in a court of law, and the government could not act on the information even if it wanted to. Every time anonymous hacks damaging information out of a computer, it gives the individual's hack a get off scot-free card. Because of this, there is only one outcome for Anonymous, and that is to piss off the citizens with the lack of government action regarding the information obtained and start a war that will kill millions. Or are you just too stupid to realize this? One more thing, Mr. Smartass. The Federal Reserve was not hacked by Anonymous. It used Anonymous as a patsy to delete incriminating evidence, and now because Anonymous took credit for the hack, the whole computer and all its files are and will be considered a contaminated crime scene, and no court of law on earth will be able to convict them of anything to put them in prison thanks to Anonymous. And I wrote him back and said, you've been warned. And he goes, warned about what? And here we are with my 3 videos. But, you know, go ahead, check out the videos yourself. They're there. You know, like I said, the links are in the description. Go check them out, read the whole thing, and, you know, make your own decisions as to what you think about this guy. From this point on, I'm not even going to bother even mentioning this guy. He's just another troll under the bridge. And he can sit there and he can run his mouth. I'm not going to block him because, you know, like I said, I'm not going to play his game of suppression where, you know, he pisses me off and I block him, and he turns around and goes, "See, look, they're not about free speech, they're suppressing me." You know, I'm not gonna play that game with this clown. You know, I know his fucking game. I got this shit. And you know what? He can take his happy ass back to his channel and post his comments to whomever he wants and be a whiny little bitch and try to hoist himself up on the shoulders of others by trying to make others look bad. And all it's really going to do is hurt him and discredit him even more, and his operation and his YRV plan will go nowhere if for no other reason than he's a troll and people don't respond well to trolls and people who can't take criticism or even listen to what the people have to say. So that's that. So until next time, hope you guys have enjoyed my little tangent on this YRV shit. But, you know, until next time, take it easy, and you are the resistance.